Every day it's the last minute, like, 4, 3, 2, so I'm like, Good morning, welcome to Thursday. We're going to have a cracking day today. We've got some fantastic shows for you. We're going to have myself, Lou, Collie's doing a warehouse walk. We've got Stephanie doing Minecraft Studio, Diane doing Minecraft Studio, so we're going to have a cracker. And we're going to start today with an SVG download sale, which is super exciting. So first of all, let me introduce you to the team. I've got Andrew. He shrunk overnight. We've got Sam on cameras, who can't wave because she's got a cup of tea. Look, she's got a cup of tea with a bunny on it. And then we've also got Andrew on comments. Andrew, thank you. It's like a delay. You know that delay that you get when you're talking to somebody abroad and it's like, have they heard me, have they not? Right, so first of all, let me tell you where you can watch us and how you can shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either of our social media platforms, what you're going to do is we're going to give you a code for a product and you're going to type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. That will then pop it into a basket for you. Then you'll get a message from us to say thank you very much for your order, because we always appreciate you all. Even if we don't say it out loud every minute of every day, we absolutely do. You just make such a difference, which is great, so thank you. In that message, there will be a link, and you're going to click that link, and that's going to take you to checkout. Now, I'm not going to say to you today, the quicker you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack your order and send it out, because it's digital downloads. So there's no postage, but the sooner you check out, the sooner you can start crafting with it. I know, super exciting. So whatever you buy this morning, you could be crafting with as soon as you check that out, which is just fabulous. If you're going to shop with us on our website, you can do it in a similar way. You can either use the shop code, but you won't get a message, or you can just add to basket, which I find easier actually. I quite like adding to basket. And then you'll get a little red shopping bag appear at the top. When you're ready to check out, you're going to click on that, and that is going to take you through the checkout process. Before you go to checkout, please log into your account. If you haven't got an account with us, if you're brand new to Highlight Crafts, welcome. Please open an account with us because it automatically makes you a club member and there's no fee. So you will instantly get an extra discount, loyalty points and free shipping on any orders over £35, which is great. Right, shall we get started? Have I got the iPad in here? I'm sure Lulu put it on charge. Let's have a look, see if we've got the iPad. Sorry, Sam, I'm just wandering off in the middle of a show, aren't I? Just standard. Oh, yeah, it's charged. Let's have a look. Sam, you can sort that out for me, can't you? Because you're clever with that. It's not good giving me that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, first of all, we have got Shop Spirit. So we've got some fabulous Two Red Robins downloads for you. This was a really popular collection from quite a while ago. In fact, when I did I did a show last week where I did a little demo with this on Minecraft Studio, and it was absolutely lovely, and we made an Easter card. So this is the SVG files for that. So you've got a lovely blushed posy, those really delicate blooms. You've got your decoupage layers as well, because that's what we do with SVGs. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what we do. With most of them that are on here, there is one or two exceptions. You're going to get all the dies, or as they would have been, but as SVG files, so scalable vector graphics, which means that if you make them bigger, they don't pixelate. They're written in a different way, which is really cool. Also, we then give you the detailed designs, so you can draw them, foil them, emboss them, add your paper piercing in if you were lucky enough to get that. We have got more on order. It's going to be 3 to 4 weeks before Brother get them back in stock. Then you also get your outlines, so you get your matte layers, so you can then create your matte layers with that, or apertures. You also get decoupage layers. You get all the artwork in all colourways and reversed, which is just fantastic. So you're going to get a blushed posy, delicately draped, which is that lovely ribbon. You've got Faith, which is your cross. Maybe you make and sell for a church group. This is going to be fabulous for you. For someone special is that lovely calla lily. I know we hate making sympathy cards, but no, unfortunately we have to. This is going to be lovely for that. Then we go on to our little robins, Robbie and Rupert, so they can be carrying the ribbon in. You've got Love, Peace and Hope and the Church. in those different sizes. We also give you 3 different sizes just to get you started. So you'll always get the original one, which is the size that the die would have been. Then you'll either get a smaller and a larger version, or a larger and an extra large version, depending on what the artwork calls for, really. So those are just to get you started. If you ever want to resize your reflections, you do it at your print settings. So instead of setting it to actual size, you do it as a percentage. And then on the SDX machine, you can resize as a percentage. So you just bring it all down to match, which is great. So you're getting all of those as SVG files. Remember, we can draw them, foil them, cut them, emboss them, and that cross would look absolutely fabulous, paper pierced around the edge if you manage to get hold of that. So the first one, they're all half price. All the ones that we've got on this up to here are all half price today. So Shop Spirit, £10 is going to get that popped into your basket for you. Right, next one, Date Night. Love this. This is absolutely fabulous. In fact, I'm going to show you this sample. How beautiful is that? Look at the florals. Aren't they just stunning? Now, the pink one might have been the original colourway with the dies. You're going to get any different colourways that we did as well. So we jam packed those downloads full for you, so you get such a lot of content. And while they're half price, it's a great time to build up that digital library. Then you've got these beautiful owls. I mean, wedding anniversary, wedding, you know, just Valentine's Day. Anything to just say, I love you, is absolutely fabulous. So that's that. So you're going to get the berries and blooms. So you're going to get all the florals with the berries. You're going to get the blackberries and blossom, which is lovely for this time of year. You've got Perfect Perch, which is the branch that they're sat on, which is also fabulous. You get the Featheringtons. So you get Mum and Dad and the little fluffy one down at the bottom. Is he on here anywhere? I think he is. There he is. Look how cute he is. It's like, what's going on? Where's all these flowers come from? And then we've also got Tumbling Fuchsia, which is stunning as well. So you're also going to get that fuchsia as an SVG file, which is just brilliant. Remember, you can foil on top of your reflections as well. We are starting a ScanNCut club. Can't have Stephanie having a club and us not having one, can we? Stephanie for a painting, me for ScanNCut. It's going to be very exciting. We're launching it on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, so make sure you tune in. It's really exciting. Right, so that one is Shop Date, 2 Red Robins Date Night, £10. So you're going to get lots of goodies. I mean, literally, you've got 1, 2, you've got 5, so it's £2 each, but you get the detailed designs, you get the outline, you get the outside, the reflection in 3 different sizes, you get the artwork, the decoupage layers, any other coloured ways, reversed artwork. It's just fabulous. Okay, so Shop Date, £10. Right, our next one, oh, this was the one that we did as dies. This is lovely. We've got Wally and Whitney. Wally and Whitney as SVG files. Look at this. So you're going to get Amelia, which is this little mouse here, floating up into the sky. You've got Blossom in Bloom, which is this beautiful floral here. You've got Feathered Gathering, so you've got all your little birds in here. So you've got your birds in like this, which is just fabulous. You've then got Grover, which is the little mouse with the blackberries. I don't think oh, there he is, look, there's Grover with those little blackberries underneath there. You've then got, that's a gathering, which is great. So you've got Handpicked Gathering, so you've got them in smaller sizes. You've got Jet, who's the blackbird. You've got Nora, who's the one that keeps her eye on them all. She's like the headmistress, I think. Then you've got the little squirrel. I don't know if he's on here. Can't see him on here, but you've got Scamper the squirrel. You've got Wally and Whitney, which just make me laugh. So you've got Wally and Whitney here. Bit bedraggled. And then you've got your wild rose hips. So you've got these lovely pop of red that goes in there. Perfect for this time of year. Handpicked Harvest is honestly a beautiful collection. Shop Harvest, £11. On this one, you're getting 10 different pieces of artwork, which is just crazy value. Shop Harvest, £11. I think these are just stunning. Right, next, this is lovely too. I love this. This is the old schoolhouse. So this is the school that the children used to go to. The children who have now grown up and left home, and the pets that they had when they were little are still around, and they go into the old schoolhouse and they make it their own. They're like, these children go into this room, this building every day, and they come out and they know stuff. We need to know stuff. So they go in, look at them reading the books. Look at this one here, having a turn in the pages. I think they're absolutely fabulous. And you can see it's just been left derelict and all the cobwebs are there. You've got the little puppy up here. School bell, aren't these just adorable? So Shop School is going to get you this little lot for £12.50. This is crazy. So you're getting Bale, Belle and Bobby. So you're getting the 3 little puppies with the book. You're getting Bill. That's clever. Clever name. This is our sofa, this. Bill, opening the book. You've got Charming Chimes. So you've got the school bell, but you've got it in different sizes. You've then got Finn, the little dog in there. We keep going. You've got James and Clarice, the 2 little birds sat on the branch. You've got Milo and Bean, which are 2 of the little puppies. You've got Nature and Splendor. So you've got that fabulous foliage in there. You've got Out of the Blue with your gorgeous little blue flowers in there as well. And then you've also got Stay in Touch, so the old-fashioned, really old-fashioned telephone, Stay in Touch, Swinging By, so you've got the little swing where the children used to play. You've got Teddy with his little collar on. You've got the old schoolhouse. Now that, as a card shape, is going to be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. If you take that piece into Canvas Workspace, put a square there so it goes over that little spire there, you've got a house then. So you can really play around with that one as well, but keep going. You've then got Tinkling the Ivories, which is the piano, and then you've got Wild and Free, which are your florals. All of that, I love it when we do stuff like this because you get a great deal. Shop School, £12.50. That's just fabulous. All of that for £12.50. So when you download it, I'm going to say the index is probably in there. It should be included. So when you've downloaded it, have a look. And if it's not, contact me, mel@highlightcrafts.com, and we'll look at sorting that out. But I'm sure it is, because we do what we would do normally on a USB. So you get those, or you can bring up the Reflections artwork and that will give you the name at the bottom. But yeah, they're super cute, aren't they? Right, now then, Village Life. This is this one. This is lovely. This is very gentle, very delicate, quintessential tattered lace, not tattered lace. 2 red robins. I know it began with a T. I was just on the wrong brand. Now look how fabulous this is. Aren't they lovely? Most of these have also got videos and tutorials on our YouTube channel. Look how beautiful this is. It is just British countryside, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. You've got the little bike with the basket, the little birdhouse, and then the stone pillar with the gates. Absolutely wonderful. So you've got Village Life, which is going to give you that artwork. So you've got the lovely little building in there, the old vicarage. Then you've got On Your Bike, which gives you the stone pillar and the brick wall and the gate and the bike. And then you've got Roosting Rosa. So you've got beautiful florals in here. Now, I'm looking at all these. Next week, we are launching a new brand on Friday that we found at Frankfurt, or that Stephanie found at Frankfurt. It's an Italian brand. These are going to work absolutely beautiful with these. Andrew just went, are we? Really, Andrew? Really? Yes, we are. He went, oh, yeah. I forgot. Right, next, Pots of Love. Now, this is one of my favourites because I love this. You've got the teacups on here with these stunning florals, but look at these. Look how beautiful these jars are, the perfume bottles. You've got them in loads of different sizes. It's a very, very pretty, very feminine collection, this. And you've got at least 2 or 3 things that you can make shaped cards out of. I mean, how lovely was that going to look on somebody's mantelpiece? That's by Nat. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely lovely. And you can also get the Minecraft Studio for this as well. So if you check out our website, go to Minecraft Studio and type in Pots of Love. This is the kind of thing that you can be making. But with your SVG files, it's going to look absolutely glorious. It makes me want to do a really big frame with this. you know, the brig frames, like the long, slim ones that you can get where they have 3 apertures in there. That would be absolutely beautiful on a wall. In fact, I'm going to do that. Right, so we've got cerise blooms. So you've got these blooms here. So this is this one, this lovely pink floral. Then you've got Florist Fresh Gathering. So you've got lots of smaller versions of the flowers as well. So if you're going to do the containers, like the jars and the teacups and the perfume bottles, you've got something smaller to go in the smaller sizes without you having to resize them. You've then got peach petals, which will be this one here. Look how lovely that is. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine a bit of aquastone on the, oh, aquastone on these would look amazing because it would make them look like glass. Also, printable acetate. Print the reflections out on printable acetate. It will look like a glass jar. Oh, I love that idea. I need to do that. I haven't got time today. But I need to get this collection. So we've then got your Scentsational, where you've got that fabulous perfume bottle. I love a really fancy perfume bottle. Then you've also got stems of blossoms. So you've got your blossoms in there as well, which are these. So you've got these stems here with those lovely delicate blossoms on there. You've then got Terrific, which are your teacups, all decorated. Now, you put a line in there. You can then tuck all these little flowers inside, which will look beautiful. Or in Micro Studio, create something like this. Now, remember, in Micro Studio, if you design something and print it off in the colour, then go back to the file, take the brightness right over to the left-hand side so it turns the image black, print that off and ScanNCut data. So put it into your scanning mat, ScanNCut data, create the file, find the outside edge, or if, like in the teacups, you want to cut the inside of the handle, choose the middle option, so the one that cuts on either side of every line. This is all the kind of things I'm going to teach you in the club at the beginning, and then we're going to do lots of projects too. I'm so excited. Then you can literally save it, recall it, group it together, scan the coloured one in, and use the cutting file that you created from the black one to lay it over the top. So now you don't have to sit there fussy cutting, which is super, super cool. I don't mind a bit of fussy cutting though, I must admit, but if you don't like it, you've got a ScanNCut so you can do that. Right, so we've done that one. So this one is Shop Village for £10, and this one is Shop Love, £17.50 for that one. Got some beautiful, beautiful artwork in there. Right, let's say good morning to some of you. Barbara, good morning. Linda, morning. We've got Lynn, we've got Tracy watching, we've got Barbara, Jill, Paula, Daphne, Janet, Rachel, Maureen, Pauline, Tracy, Mitch. Wow, Faye, you're all up early this morning. Thank you. Pam, we've got Lou, Sheila, Anne, Judith, Veronica, loads of you, Morwen. Oh, thank you so much. I think I could be here all morning reading everybody's name out, but thank you. That's fabulous. Well, we've got quite a lot of you watching this morning, which I like. Thank you for joining me and getting up early. Right, Whiskey Way. This is brilliant. Shot whiskey, £12.50 is going to get you this little lot. So you're going to get a wee dram. That stone bottle with the cork in the top, a wee dram. You're going to get the barrel, which is aged to perfection. You get Amos, Harry and Eric, the 3 sheep. I love sheep. It's funny because when I went home at the weekend, I took Bo out for a long walk, and normally we go in the fields at the end, walk right round the reservoir and then come back over the stile, but the sheep were in. Well, he saw sheep for the first time and he was like this because he's a whippet, isn't he? So he's born to chase. I was like, right, we're not going in the field today. We'll go right down the road because that could have been quite scary. Then we've got Duncan. Bo's my dog, by the way. He's a whippet and he's he's not a little bit bonkers. He's mad as a box of frogs. So he fits in really well in our house, I'm not going to lie. You've got Following the Flock. So you've got all your little sheep there. You've got your Highland Get Together, where you've got your Shetland ponies, and you've got your sheep, but in smaller sizes. This enables you to create those stories, create that perspective within your scenes. So you're getting a lot for your money on this one. You've then got the Highland Hideaway, which is a lovely cottage. You've got the Wildflowers. Again, you can never have enough flowers. You've got Jonah. Jonah looks like a sheepdog. You've got Rambles Paradise. So you've got those scene building elements in there. You've got a rhododendron to add some colour. You've got Rory and Isla, the two little Shetland ponies. You've then got the Scottish thistle. Now we did an embossing stencil and a regular stencil of a thistle when we went to Glasgow last year, and it absolutely flew. So if you manage to get a hold of that, we did sell it on live shopping as well. That would be beautiful with it. And then you've got Tara, Fergus and Jeannie, which is just lovely. Shop Whiskey. I don't like whiskey. I'm not a whiskey person. No, I don't. Gives me a really bad headache. I know, it's not good, is it? £12.50, that one, which is fabulous. Right, let's go on to the scenes next. Now, unfortunately, we haven't got any finished samples for this. I don't know where they've gone, but we haven't got them now. This is brilliant. So I'm going to say it was our birthday or our anniversary last year into the scene. This is where you got the file to make those concertina frames. You know, the one where you concertina and then you slide the panels in, like we did with the Squarelock Homes class. That was brilliant. And then you got the frame that went around the front to make it into a scene. So it's like a tunnel card, basically, but bigger. You can make them smaller. So you got across the fields. So this gave you all the fields. You got the clouds and the little butterflies. You got Be Mine, which was the romance one. So that one goes in first. That layer goes behind it. Then that one with the detail. And then Be Mine. And then you got all of these silhouettes as extras. Those swans are beautiful. So it's not just about making those, it's about having all these cutting files as well. You then got the big cities. So you got London, Paris, New York, and Rome. So you got all four of those. You then got By the Sea, so your seaside ones. These are really good if you're scrapbooking as well, because this can be the bottom of your page. You can slot your photographs in. Really, really cool. This is one of our best-selling USBs ever from Digital Craftorium. You've got Christmas Night with the stag and the Christmas trees, and then you've got a fabulous stag, moon-gazing hare. You've got a little apple in there for Santa and a carrot for Rudolph. You've got the reindeers with the sleigh. You've got a little present, and you've got the fox, and you've got a little squirrel. So you're getting all of that. Christmas Village. So this would work really nicely with this, because you could use some of these as the background and then add in the carol singers. Santa's sleigh. You've then got your row of houses and your Christmas trees. And where you can see the pink, that's the matte layer, and the teal is what cuts out all the detail. You've then got the desert with your cowboys. If you have anybody that loves the idea of, well, horses or westerns. I know Stephanie's dad, Joe, must watch a Western every day. Every time he comes over, he's talking about them. Then we've got Excellent Easter. So you've got your florals, your chicks, your bunnies, and your baskets. That would be lovely for Easter. Fantasy Castle. So you've got one with your little mushrooms. If you've got Quirky Bird, which is coming up next actually as a download, you've got all of these panels. Then you've got your dragon in flight and your fairy. Your floral bouquet is beautiful. I mean, just that by itself as a silhouette with a lovely inky or painty background would look fabulous. You get the haunted house for Halloween. Look at all the different characters you get, all the bats in different positions, the pumpkins, the crazy tree. Absolutely fabulous. And the witch on a broomstick with a cat, that just reminds me of that weather vane my dad made. Then you've also got Oh Holy Night. So you've got something for Christmas in here with the nativity scene. So traditional Christmas with the angels. You've got Old Mill Farm. You've got On Safari with your animals, your giraffes, your elephants, your lions, and your cheetah, and your rhino. And these trees, love those trees. You've got your panorama views, so your scenes. We're going to keep going. So you've got serene scenes in here. So this is quite oriental in theme. And then you've got your cranes and your peacock and all your florals and your branches. You've got Under the Sea with your turtles and your anchors and your divers and your shipwreck. Under the Sea extras. You've got your seahorse, your shell, your dolphins and your tropical fish and your diver. You've got Winter Wonderland. And you've got woodland in there as well. And then you've got woodland friends with your little animals. Imagine these with your two red robins. They're going to look absolutely fabulous. You then get the cutting files for two different lanterns. the flecked hair mechanism tab, so if you want to make them more 3D without using the side panels, you can use that tab to join the pieces together. And then also your concertina book. So you're getting all of that little lot. Shop seen, £11. Now, when that went on air as a USB, it was $44.99 full price. I think we did it on a deal at $35.99 for the event, because I think it was our anniversary. I'm sure it was our anniversary, 2 Red Robins. And that is just a fabulous price. Seen, £11. That, incredible value for money. Right, let's have a look at Quirky Bird, shall we? So Quirky Bird Volume 1 got you the Loving Fairy collection. So you've got your bleeding hearts, you've got your branch with your hanging hearts. This is lovely. You've then got your butterflies. The artwork will absolutely come with this. Again, you also get your detailed designs, so you can foil them, emboss them. Now you can add your paper piercing in if you manage to get hold of that. Some of these on vellum would look lovely. Those butterflies as a vellum background would look absolutely exquisite. So you get the Loving Fairy. Then you get the Fearless collection. So let me show you a couple of samples from the Fearless one. This is one of the books that was made on the ScanNCut. How lovely is that? And you will also get the positive affirmation. So the Fearless Fairy is extremely comfortable in her own skin. She has a unique style about her and she absolutely owns it. As a result of her attitude, she carries herself with confidence and exudes positivity and strength. Her constant companion is Regal Raven, and together they take on the world. She can often be found seeking new adventures, and she embraces change with strength and excitement. And the positive affirmation, I've got goosebumps going like that right the way through my body. Always be your own person and never be scared to stand out from the crowd. And there's her little Regal Raven there, look at him. He's got his little walking stick like she has, his little cane. I think it's absolutely fabulous. So you're going to get that one as well. So you get all the cogs, you get the little Allen key, you get all the light bulbs and the chains, and then the dragonflies. And the dragonflies have light bulbs for bodies. So you're getting those. Then you're also going to get the Enchanted collection. So this was the first Christmas one I ever did. Fastest selling one, this ever. A Whisper of Winter with the owls, which is just beautiful. An Enchantment Sprinkle. Now that file you could literally put onto your mat, enlarge it, put a piece of vellum on top of your embossing mat, and just do a whole background with that. It would look beautiful. This stag is the favourite one I've ever done because it's a moon gazing stag. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you get the other two in there as well. You get the festive foliage with the swags and the wreath. You get the oval, mini oval fundamentals. So these were for your apertures if you were doing your tins. And then you get the Enchanted Elf herself. And I can't show you samples of these because we've given them all away in shows. Literally, my cupboard is nearly empty. Then you get the Curious one. So I've got a couple of those to show you. This is the Alice inspired one. Not my Alice, this Alice. Really, really quirky. Loved doing this one. You've got the arches in there. You've got the mushrooms. You've got the roses. So they're painting the roses red. You've got the flamingos in there. You've then got your keyhole fundamentals as well. So that's a cool one because you can use that as an aperture and then your picture can be through the keyhole. Who did that show? Through the Keyhole.
Keith Lemon.
No.
Oh, the original.
Original one. What was he called? He had a really interesting voice. Somebody will let me know. Please let me know because that's going to drive me crazy. Who lives in a house like this? Can't remember. I can hear his voice, but I can't remember. The Curious one. You've then got your arbours in here and your little topiaries. So this is your arbour here. These are your little topiaries with the red roses in. And then you get, what time is it, Mr. Rabbit? Look at him. Isn't he just fabulous? Again, draw these, foil them, emboss them. All of those different things that we can do. Just cut them out of white and colour them in if that's what you want to do. Just amazing. So you're getting the Curious collection in there. You're then also getting a Place to Play, which is the Confident collection. This was the first one we ever did and I love this one. This was one of the first projects I ever made with her. think she's absolutely lovely. The Confident Collection. Yes, Andrew, this is still the first download. A Place to Play gives you all of this. You've then got your Floral Flutter. So you get your piece. Lloyd Grossman, that was it. Well done. Who said that, please? Oh, loads of people. Thank you, Lloyd Grossman. Blimey, that takes me back. You get the Confident Fairy herself. You get her affirmation as well. You get your fundamental rectangles, because these were the ones that you used to put in the tin to create those tunnels. You've got the forest floor with all the toadstools in there. And then last but by no means least, you're also going to get the Carefree Fairy. That's this one. So she was super, super pretty. Again, comes with an affirmation. Absolutely lovely. He's getting a little bit dog-eared now. So yeah, so that's your volume 1. So shop 1 is going to get you all of those collections from Quirky Bird, £20. It's a deal, isn't it? Now, this one, this was one of our really good selling ones as well. This was our Old Curiosity collection. I'm going to bring this in and show you this, because this was the big project that I made for the show. So you're going to get your bakery and all the accessories that go with the bakery. So your little trees, your topiary trees. You've even got a little sign that goes outside. You've got bunting on there as well. You've got the little bakery sign, which is fab. Then you get Chloe. This is Chloe. Very sophisticated, these ladies. They're lovely. You get Clarissa. She's the grown-up one. She's very elegant. Then you get Cleo, who really just reminds me of Carly, because she's just bubbly and fun and singing. And then you've got Garden Delights. So you're getting all of these kind of things in Garden Delights. So you've got your little, like a bower of flowers, if you like. You've then got these fabulous trees. So you've got nature's, what does that say? No. Nature's grandeur. Nature's grandeur. Should know that. Nested Bakery is your teapot. So you've got that as shape cards now. Now, here we go. Look at this. Nature's Bakery and Pots of Love. Imagine those two together. So that's your shaped card, and then you decorate it with Pots of Love. That's what I love about digital downloads. You can mix and match them. You've got Gardener's Delight. So you've got the house in there. So this is your house, and it comes as a nested element, which is this one, the Curiosity Shop. But you also get the shop as outline dies. So again, card shapes. You've got Time for Books, which gives you all your little, like your little stack of books. So that's under the little bookshop sign. Then you've also got your nested hat shop in here as well. So that gives you another fabulous card shape. And you get your floral accessories, and you get Sitting Pretty. So you get a lot in that one. Then you also get the Rain and Shine merchants. And again, I have nothing to show you because we're giving them all away. But this is cracking. So you get the bunting, the rain showers. This is what the little Rain and Shine merchants looks like. So it works really well with the Old Curiosity Shop. So you get all the accessories. You get Bloom. These are the little girls, and the dresses are flower heads. You then get the nested envelopes. That's a lovely set because you get the matte layers to go with it, and you can stuff them full of the flowers. Nested jars, so you get like little ink pots, you get like little different sized styles of jars and little test tubes. Then you also get the nested Rain and Shine merchants, which is that one. You get lots of florals in this, which are just beautiful. You get them in large and small. You get the 3D Rain and Shine merchant, which is that one. And then you also get your tags and labels, and they come with the eyelets, the little hole, and the piece of string that you can put in. So shop 2 is £13.50, and that's your second collection from Quirky Bird. I am going to try and do another Quirky Bird this year, but just as a digital download. Don't know when we're going to find time to do it, but we'll try and make it happen. Right, so those are all your deals that are half price and better. Okay, now then we're going to move on to something that we launched a few weeks ago now. So we did these as plastic templates, because a lot of people don't have a die cutting machine and a lot of people don't have a ScanNCut. So Amanda brought these. She wanted to do sets of card shapes for you. So she brought out the card shapes as templates. In fact, we've got some new ones launching this week with Stephanie. I believe, because Amanda's at the NEC. If you go into the NEC, pop by our stand and say hello. You'll spot it a mile off because it looks beautiful, because David's done all the set dressing and it's full of cadence projects. So go and have a look at that. Amanda's there doing sketch. And if you're not going to the NEC, stay with us here. It's myself and Stephanie, Carly and Lou throughout the day today. And we're going to bring, oh, and Diane, can't forget Diane. Diane, MCS Guru, is going to be doing a micro studio show for you at 10 o'clock, which is very exciting, right? So these templates, you're going to get your shutter card, your side stepper, your double stepper card or your center stepper card, or a pop-up, because it's made as a pop-up, but look how fabulous it looks as a card shape. And then you're also going to get your center stepper. Now these are SVG files. These are cut out of the Posh card. It cuts it absolutely beautifully. So if you want all 4 of these as SVG files with the matte layers, and you get 3 different matte layers for each section. So you're getting all of that. You don't need to work that out yourself. It's already done for you. It's shop, I'm going to say, what's the code, Andrew? Shop template, and it's £9.99. £2.50 for a card shape with the matte layers. I mean, if you haven't got that yet, honestly, unscalable, and all of these beautiful things that you're popping in your basket this morning on a deal, you can then decorate these cards with. So it's a great opportunity. Yes, I've done a couple of steppers where we've done them made from the memory, but if you're not that far advanced and you just want to be able to cut card shape and get on with it, then that one's brilliant. Shop template. Now the second one, which is this one, is, what's the code for this one, Andrew, please? Because they were on here. Shop shape. There you go. So these are a little bit more Art Deco-like. So you can have this one that way, again, with the mats and layers, or you can have it that way. So it's entirely up to you how you choose to use it. This would look fabulous with a little bow tie there. Made a little collar to go over here for a wedding invitation. That would be great, wouldn't it? So you've got that one. You've then got this one, and this is brilliant. I love this because this is the triangle one. So many times I've seen the design team design cards like this, and Amanda wanted to do it for you as a shape. So she created the template, and then we brought it to you as an SVG file. It does have perforations in for scoring. Now, I'm going to talk to you about perforation lines. If you're doing something that's like a valley fold on your ScanNCut, it needs to be a perforation line, because if you score it, and you have to score it on the top, when you bend it into a valley, it's going to pucker because you've cut the top layer of that card. However, when they're mountain folds like these are, if you go into Canvas Workspace and go into the properties, which is the rectangle with the 3 straight lines in, you can change a straight line to a dash line, but you can also change a dash line to a straight line. So if you wanted to score them rather than perforate them, go into properties, bring the file on, click on the perforation line, go into properties, go to the dash line and just change it to a straight line. Make it so that it's top to bottom, so you might need to expand it a bit because we try not to do our perforations right to the end because then it perforates. So this you can change to a score line if you prefer, which is brilliant. So you've got that. Then you've got this one, which is very Art Deco. So if you've got a night to remember, or if you've got any of the beautiful tattered lace ones that we've done in previous years of Art Deco when Nancy was around, because she loved Art Deco, it's one of her favourite eras, then this is going to be great for that. But also you could have it that way as well. I think that's quite a cool shape. You'd have to put a little stand on the back, or a gatefold card like that would look quite cool. And then you've got this one, which is lovely. This is your diamond card. How beautiful is that? Completely different. So if you're buying all your SVGs this morning that we've got on deals for you, definitely get these as well. $9.99 again is going to get you those for. Sorry, Andrew, remind me of the code. Shop shape. That's it. Right, let's go around the corner and then we might get into a demo. Oh, I need to show you this. Oh no, let me show you this first. Sorry. I'm rubbish, aren't I, today? I've got so many good things I need to show you. No, I need to show you this. So this morning, you know, one of our lovely Lou's moodling that we did the other day when we did them as a download, they're coming up on the show. That's that black card from the Mono. That's 360 GSM. It's absolutely fabulous. we've done it bigger. I've made it bigger, not for any other reason other than I wanted it bigger, because I'm going to do a project with this later on in a frame, and we're going to cover it with flowers because it can look absolutely beautiful. Literally, that design has just come into my head now. I'm like, you need to do this, Mel. Can't see it yet, but I know it's going to look amazing. That black card, I'll go over it with you in a minute as well because it's a cracking deal. Right, let's talk about Sentiments Volume 2, shall we? So this was one that we launched on Tuesday. It's $14.99. What's the code? Oh, I've got the code somewhere. Bear with. Shop. No, I haven't. Shop SVG. Tattered Lace SVG Sentiments Volume 2. $14.99. It's going to get you this. You've got lots of fonts. And the reason we launched this one was because we had that heat transfer vinyl on. However, cut them, draw them, foil them, pierce them. All those different things that we can do with our ScanNCut. Sam, who's on cameras today, actually came in on Tuesday and said to me, I now understand why you love this machine so much, because it does loads of different things. I was like, yeah, absolutely it does. And we do have a cracking deal on the tattered lace machine, which I'll talk to you about in a little while as well. So you're getting all of those, but that's not it. You're also getting everything on that sheet as well. So you've got nested shapes, but nested shapes this time with detail cut into them. Think about using some of these and cutting them out of Mylar and using spritzing through them, using your paints through them, using your paste through them. You've got fabulous sentiments on here. You've got some beautiful, really typical tattered lace elements in here as well. And you're getting all of that, all scalable. Some of them you can take into canvas and play around with. Shop SVG, $14.99. I mean, if that isn't a bargain, I don't know what is. On Tuesday, we have a tattered lace day, which is going to be very exciting. It's very exciting. Right, Andrew will be back in the office for that, gracing us with his presence. Now then, if you would like to make cards like this, so these are the shape cards, you know, the ones that I've just shown you. This launched on, I can't remember what day. I have no idea what day. Yeah, neither does Andrew. He's going Monday. I don't know. I can't remember. But this is lovely. So this is Shop Rose. This is Vintage Rose, SVGs and Minecraft Studio. $24.98. So you're going to get the outline shapes, no detail on this, but you're going to get all the outline shapes for all your different roses. You get every colorway. You get the outline shapes for the leaves, for the foliage, and for the vintage books. These are gorgeous. All of those SVG files that you popped in your basket this morning, the pots of love. Imagine this with one of the nested books, the roses, and the perfume bottle from Pots of Love. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. So you get that, but this is the bit for me. So you're getting all of these different colorways. You're getting your vintage books in lots of different sizes. You get your foliage in different colorways. You then get, look how I added a little bit of foil onto this one here with the glue pens that we had on the other day. So all the different colorways. These are going to work beautifully with what we've got new coming up next Friday, because you're going to need lots of foliage. That might be a little hint. You've got postcards, vintage postcards in here, tags, labels, all of this. Now remember, as well as a ScanNCut user, all these shapes can become cutting files. Then you've got these beautiful papers. I mean, these are just exquisite. I think you're probably going to see quite a few like this next week as well. Then you've got your scrolls and your flourishes. Oh, now that's putting another idea in my head as we're going through. This is lovely. Then you've got more foliage in here too. So you've got all your detailed artwork. No, I said $24.98, Andrew. Shop, that's right, Shop Rose. No, $24.98. $14.99 was the tattered lace one. Whoever was asking that. Not Shop Rose, Shop Download. Okay, well, yeah, Shop Download. Right, sorry, my bad. Then we've got all our beautiful scrolls in here as well. You saw Stephanie playing with this in Minecraft Studio the other day. Look at how fabulous these flourishes are. Oh, I've got so many ideas with this. This is absolutely going to be on my desk today. This is wonderful. And all of this is you can change the colours in Minecraft Studio. You can change the orientation. You can make reads out of them. All of this artwork. Look how beautiful these are. These digi-stamps, I mean, they're just gorgeous. And of course, you can send these into Art Spira if you've got a sketch. You've got more foliage in the lovely greens in there, and there's a lot of foliage on here because you're going to need it. Then you've got all your postcards, your torn papers, all of that kind of thing. You can never have enough of things like this, ephemera, I would call it, that vintage ephemera, and the SVG files. Shop, tell me again, forgotten. Download. Honestly, my memory is shocking. $24.98. And then last but by no means least, right, why? Does it come, go on, tell me. I've got $14.99. It was $14.99 on Tuesday. There's a confusion on the price. It might just be Andrew, but we'll sort it out. Just make sure it's $14.99. And then also we've got the moodling. So our Lulu designed some moodles and we changed them into dies. Look how beautiful these are. This is cut out of that posh card. How lovely are these? Draw them, foil them, emboss them. I mean, they're going to look glorious. You're going to see a lot of these being used next Friday as well. So I'm bringing a lot of the stuff that we're showing you today into the show next week. This is your paper piercing. So this is this doily, but paper pierced with the paper piercing kit that we are manically trying to get back in stock for you. And then if I turn that over, you can see you've got the texture in there as well, which is great. Isn't that beautiful? So that's everything that we've got on the show for you today, apart from the cardstock. So posh card, let me get the mono for you because this is the black version, the black one that we launched yesterday. Oh, bear with, give us a minute. Got stuff everywhere. Don't you dare fall off. Oh, everywhere, it's gone everywhere already. I'll put me telling it not to move because it's already done it. That's what you get for putting heavy stuff on a slippy chair, Melanie. Right, let me talk to you about this card. Now, I've been banging on about this for a few weeks because it frightened me to death, the price of card. It's absolutely going through the roof. We have managed to get you a deal on some black and a very soft ivory. So you're going to get 25 A4 sheets in this black. Now this is 360 GSM. So perfect for your card blanks, brilliant on your ScanNCut. It will cut it twice, just so that you know. So it will take longer to cut out these detailed ones, but it's worth it because the quality of this board, listen, it's absolutely phenomenal. So you're going to get 25 sheets of black. Bearing in mind that we were quoted at trade the other week, £4.52 for 4 12 by 12 sheets. You're going to get at trade, that's crazy, then you're going to get 20 A3. Andrew's just changed the price of the tattered lace down now to $14.99. You're going to get 20 A3 in black, 360. If you're on Stephanie's painting journey, this is going to be brilliant because you could literally put that into a frame. And then you're also going to get 50 of this lovely soft ivory. Now this is going to look cut just as beautifully as the black. So you're getting a massive amount of card. $29.99 is going to get that to your door. Get your basket over £35 and you're going to be away with that, aren't you? I'm going to pop that in there so the next person that uses it knows that it cuts on the ScanNCut. Right, how long have I got, Andrew, please? Right, let's show you how to cut a reflection because we've had a lot of people buy a ScanNCut recently. And if you're sitting there going, I love all these, Mel, but I don't know how to cut them out, let's show you. So we'll do him. The old schoolhouse Teddy. Look at him, little Jack Russell. Isn't he lovely? So our Amber, bless her, has put the files for me onto a USB. Let me just make sure I've got the right one in, which I probably haven't because I was cutting that. Look how fabulous that is out of that black card. So let's pop this in. Let's put this into here. Wait for that to load up. So your USB will flash. Once it starts flashing, it's ready. So we're going to retrieve data from the USB. Let me get my stylus. And we've got the old schoolhouse. So we're going to click on that. And we've got Teddy. Bless her, she just put on the ones that I needed, which is much easier to navigate. You don't have to put your downloads on a USB. You can store them on your computer and then send them to your ScanNCut via Canvas Workspace when you're ready, if you want to. So you get your detail cuts, your matte cuts, and your reflection cuts. There's no size on this one, on the actual printed sheet, so I know that it's the original. And we want the reflection cut. You do get decoupage layers with this as well. And that gives you your cutting file for this. So we're going to press OK. First thing we're going to do is edit and edit the object. No, we're not. We're going to edit, and then we're going to multiple select everything that's on the mat. Press OK. Go back to editing the object and group them together. And now we're going to scan this artwork in. And we're scanning this artwork in not so that the machine can find the outside edge and cut it out, because we have a bleed that goes around these, but we're doing it so that you've got enough room for your mat, so that the machine can see it, or you can see it on here, and then you can line the two together. So we're going to scan from here, and we're going to press start. And while it's doing that, I'm just going to clean my blade out, because I've been cutting through that black card. And because it's deep, you'll end up with little fibres just around your blade. So just take the lid off, tap that out, give it a blow, and then you're good to go back. Super easy. And then that just blocks in. Right, so if we go to edit, and we're going to zoom, and we're going to zoom in. And we're going to zoom in here, and we're going to scroll down, we're going to drop that down up to there. And then we're going to go across, and we're going to line the corner of that rectangle up with that. We're just being asked about the quantity of the black card. Yesterday I counted 95 sheets, so we might need to adjust that. It's done on weight. That's how it's been done, and I think it's, I can't remember what weight it is. Is it 3.5 kilograms?
I can find out.
Yeah, we'll check that out. So we'll object edit, we'll ungroup it, we'll get another one out afterwards, and then we'll sort it out for you. We're going to tap that rectangle and get rid of that. We're going to put that in the bin. Now, if I just want to cut one of them, all we're going to do is change the cutting area. So we're going to go into our settings, and we're going to drag that arrow over the side of those three there. And we're going to press OK. Now, because I've already deleted the rectangle on the actual sheet itself will stay intact, and it will just literally cut that one element out. So when you come to cut the next one out, you're not having to worry about there's no rectangle to line it up. The machine will tell you that there is a pattern out of the effective area, and the pattern cannot be cut or drawn. But this is the key. Is it OK to continue? So when you press OK, it'll ignore the ones that it can't see, and you just press start, and it'll go ahead and cut that out for you. So we will check that cardstock. I'm sure it was a new one when I counted it yesterday, but we'll make sure that we get that changed. The SVG files for the tattered lace, the price is now correct at $14.99, so that's good. Don't miss out on those moodling ones from our Lulu, because they're fabulous. Shop Digi, $6.99. That's a cracking price when you think about all the different things you can do with those cutting files. And if you haven't got yourself a bargain yet, the stuff that we've got on, and Andrew will scroll through the graphics for you so that you can see them. Don't miss out on those. I know a lot of you will already have got them, but if you've missed them, you've now got a cracking deal. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely lovely? We have an illustrator and an artist called Max that we work with, and he is absolutely phenomenal at colouring and drawing. I mean, he's just amazing. His digital colouring is, just blows my mind every time we get a new collection in from him. I'm like, flipping out, that's just amazing. I'd love to have a talent like that. Right, Andrew, is there anything we need to recap, please, love? Shop SVG for the tattered lace download at $14.99. Don't miss out on your card shapes either, because these are really, really cool. So this can be a different shape card. It's meant to be a pop-up that goes inside your card blank, but I actually really like it like that. I think it's really cool. And you could have like one of the perfume bottles in the middle of there, and all the flowers coming around it. So you've got that one and that one. I'll pop it like that so you can have it as a pop-up as well. So just as a pop-up mechanism, it's worth having that. You've also then got your shutter card. So this is really cool. Again, if you feel like you want to turn those perforation lines into score lines and score with the blade, you can do that. Don't forget to tune in on Saturday morning as well at 8 o'clock, because we're launching the ScanNCut Club, which I'm very excited about. Can't tell you how long I've wanted to do that for. And then we've also got these shaped cards as a separate download. And what's great today is that everything that you've bought now, check out because you're going to be crafting with it today. And as you go through and you see different things and different products and different ideas, you'll be able to then pop all those different things, cut them all out and decorate everything up, or mix and match them with these as well. Thank you ever so much for all of you for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have your company this morning. You can shop after the show as well, and then check out your baskets, get them downloaded and get crafting. That's really exciting. Oh, who's up next? Stephanie's up next with sewing. Beautiful fabrics from Lemon Lane. So stay tuned. Even if you're not a sewer, keep her company. Thank you ever so much, and I will see you back here at 12 o'clock. Take care. Bye.